Hi everyone, my name is Christine Du. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to show you guys my eyebrow routine. I've been dying to make this video for so long and I feel like a lot of people have requested this from me. I personally don't have good natural eyebrows. When I was little I used to have like these little caterpillars, but and I also have a scar on my left eyebrow that you guys are going to see in the future, or you might have seen it in my past videos as well. So I've always kind of had a problem with my eyebrows and my insecurities of having that scar, not being able to have really nice eyebrows. So that's something that makeup has definitely helped me with. I've been waiting to make this video for so long because I haven't seen my eyebrow lady. Shout out to Sharari. She knows how to make my eyebrows so nice, and it's so much easier to fill them in once she does them. I've been letting them grow out and kind of plucking them myself for the past like 2 months, and I feel like the shape is all over the place, especially with the scar. I feel like it's so hard to find that perfect shape. So if you guys are interested in seeing my eyebrow routine, then keep on watching. Hey guys! Can I just start by saying how weird do I look with the rest of my makeup done and my eyebrows not filled in? It's like so weird looking at the viewfinder right behind me and I'm like, wow, like I'm like a different person. I feel like my eyebrows make my whole face. Anyways, for eyebrows, I usually use a Dipbrow, and my go-to has been the Anastasia Dipbrow, but I've actually found a drugstore alternative to that I use more on a daily basis because this one is kind of pricey. It's like $18 for one of them. I use the e.l.f. This is called the Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream, and I feel like it's a pretty good dupe for it if you're looking for something a little bit more cheap. I believe the e.l.f. one is like $3 or something. The colors are pretty similar. Let me show you guys. See that? It's focusing, yeah. So they're pretty similar. I have really dark hair, so for the Anastasia one I use the color Ebony, and then for the e.l.f. one I use the color Espresso, so it's like their dark brown color. Today I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia one because I feel like that's like my go-to. And I usually just use a e.l.f. dual-ended brush like this. This one, I feel like the tip, like it's like there you can see, it's like a kind of like a like losing my words here. It's like an angled brush, and the only thing that I don't like about this is because I feel like it kind of frays and it's kind of thicker. So what I usually like to do is I like to take like a towel or something to wipe off the product from the last time I used it, and I like squeeze the brush together to make it a little bit thin. I wanted to try the Anastasia one because I heard that the bristles are like more tightly together, so you'll be able to draw more of like a hair stroke look when you're using the Dipbrow. So I'm definitely going to try that out soon. So what I usually just do is I just go ahead and dip a little bit and like wipe it off on the corners right here, and a little bit does go a long way, so be careful with that because you don't want to end up with like Sharpie eyebrows, because everybody knows I used to rock those, right? Okay, so what I like to make it a little bit closer for you guys. Okay, so I kind of just brush out my eyebrow. I've been waiting to make this video for so long, thank God for my eyebrow lady. And then I kind of just start right here, not really at the beginning, but I kind of just carve out the bottom, and throughout this whole process I kind of just brush through it. I'm just gonna continuously dip as I need to, so I'm gonna start filling in kind of the inside, and I don't really have like an arch at the top right there, like I feel like I have no hair right there, so I kind of just mimic like an arc at the top. And then if you feel like an area has like too much product in it, see it looks like crazy, but I kind of just brush it out. I don't know why it's looking so crazy right now. And then for the front part of my eyebrow, I usually don't put like actual product in it. I just use the product that's left over on the brush, and I kind of just go like this. And it kind of gives it that faded Instagram brow or whatever people call it effect. My eyebrows end up looking like kind of crazy, but of course that's what you use the concealer for. Okay, so once you kind of have like the general shape of it, even though it's a little kind of messy, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my concealer and then kind of clean up around it. And then of course you guys all know I always use the Maybelline, it's like upside down, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And I'm in the color Sand if you're ever wondering. And I use this ratchet brush because it's probably my favorite and it just broke. I need to get a new one. It's by e.l.f. It's just called the concealer brush and it's kind of just a flat brush like this. And I kind of just like dipping it from the stick itself because it has product right there, and I kind of just like swipe it on there. And there we go. I start cleaning from the beginning, like right here. And then with the concealer, I kind of just, after I do that, I kind of just take my finger and I blend it into this. And I feel like a lot of people don't do this, but I actually clean up the top part of my eyebrow as well. And if you ever like mess up like I just did, I just kind of go back in with the other brush and kind of just fill in the parts. I don't know why I did that. Honestly, that my eyebrows is what takes me so long for makeup. If I just had natural flaky eyebrows, I wouldn't have this problem. Kind of finishes off how I do that one. The real test is when it comes to this eyebrow. So I have a scar and I've had the scar since I was like a little kid. Apparently my mom said I fell into like a pantry cabinet that had a bunch of plates in it or something, and I cut myself there and I never got stitches, so that's why I don't have any hair right there, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. So for that one, it does take a little bit more work. I used to fill in my eyebrows with a pencil and I felt like it never really covered my scar, which I kind of hated that. So when I first got into doing the Dipbrow, I was really impressed because I felt like it covers so much more because the product was just a little bit thicker, and it was definitely hard to work with at first. So if you're like a beginning eyebrow person, I would probably try a pencil instead of a Dipbrow, because I felt like, why am my camera just having so many problems today? Because I feel like the Dipbrow, you do have to learn to use a little bit more because it can get messy really, really fast. So for the other eyebrow, I'm kind of just going to be doing the same thing. If you guys do have a scar like I do, or you have like really thin eyebrows or something and you want to learn how to do that, you could just keep on watching this part. I'm gonna go and do the same thing first off by brushing the eyebrow. I'm just kind of repeating the same steps. The weird thing is that sometimes I feel like it's easier to fill in this eyebrow than it is to fill in like my regular eyebrow. I don't know why. It just depends on the day, you know? Still see the scar, which that was like one of my pet peeves, that if I like did my makeup and I like still saw the scar but nobody else did. It's just, I guess it's something that I see because I know it's there. So I'm kind of done filling in that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up, and then more towards the end of the cleanup, if I do see some spots that are like missing some, I will fill it in a little bit more. So finished up cleaning that eyebrow, and then I'm just gonna go back in with the other brush kind of to fill in the brow a little bit more as needed. Alright, Alright, and that kind of finishes off the eyebrow look. I usually do my eyebrows before I do the rest of my makeup. For this one, I kind of just wipe my eyebrows off just to kind of show you guys what my eyebrow routine is. So here it is, the finished eyebrow look. I definitely have had many eyebrow phases, if you saw in that video that I made with my best friend throughout the years of learning makeup, and I feel like this has been my favorite thus far, and of course I'm always learning and down to try new things. I personally love the Dipbrow over any of the other products that I've tried in the past, so I would definitely recommend that. Always make sure to get the Anastasia one. That's in my opinion the best, but of course you can try the drugstore one, the e.l.f. one, which is kind of a dupe for it. If you're looking for something a little bit cheaper or you're kind of trying it out for the first time, I would definitely recommend that. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to follow me on my social medias right here. If you have any questions, always leave it down in the comment section below. Share this video, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you on the next one.